Hey guys, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Cheers. Welcome to this morning's coffee talk. I've had a few people inquire about asking me about my diet, what I eat in a day, what my routine looks like, so I'm going to go ahead and go over that. So, every morning I wake up, my alarm's set for 4 a.m. Sometimes I get up before that. No matter what, I always get up at 4 a.m. As soon as I get up, the first thing I do is brush my teeth. Then immediately following that, I put my fucking socks on, I put my shoes on, I take my ass downstairs to the basement, and I go get in my workout. It takes anywhere between 40 minutes to an hour. This morning I did 800 push-ups, 800 squats, and 100 pull-ups. Now look, that's pretty extreme. I'm not saying everybody should do anything like that, especially if you're not used to it all. I've been doing push-ups and pull-ups and shit like that a long fucking time. So, if you're starting at the beginning, you might only do 5 reps each time. You might only do, 50 push-ups, 50 squats, whatever it is. You got to start slow, obviously, work your way up. But that's my morning routine every morning. That's the first thing I do. While I'm doing that, I'm drinking water. Drink water when I get up. Before I go to bed, I try to drink a gallon of water a day. Then, straight following my workout, I make me a cup of coffee. That wasn't good. Make me a cup of coffee. Sorry about that. I put a little half and half in it. No sugar. Then usually a couple hours later, I don't know, around 9 or 10 in the morning, I try to fast for about 12 to 14 hours in between dinner to breakfast time, or whatever you want to call it, some brunch. In the mornings, I usually have some eggs, whether it's scrambled eggs, over eggs, hard-boiled eggs, yogurt. Usually I like yogurt in the mornings and in the evenings. Just a snack in general. I try to get they have low carb type yogurts where there's not much sugar in them. I usually put blueberries or raspberries or something in that. A lot of eggs in the morning for breakfast. Sometimes I'll have a meat, bacon, or sausage or whatever. Not all the time though. I also like them just cracking eggs. They have a meat and cheese one, and just crack an egg in there. So sometimes I'll have one of them. It's pretty simple, easy for breakfast. For lunch, I go to Kroger's, or my wife usually goes to Kroger's, and they make these low carb wraps. So I still have sandwiches, but I have them as wraps. So I just don't eat bread because there's only 4 or 5 net carbs in these wraps. So I'll have a wrap with my sandwiches, or else I'll have tuna at lunch. If I do, usually I have 5 Ritz crackers at tops. It's 10 carbs. So I'll do something like that. Lots of fruit, whether it's apples, bananas, grapes. I eat the shit out of grapes, especially for a snack. Grapes and string cheese. I eat a lot of cottage cheese. Like I said, I already said tuna. Canned chicken. I make chicken salad. Put apples and grapes, mayo and shit in there. For dinners, it's usually chicken, grilled chicken. I like grilled chicken mainly. I don't really like baked chicken too much. And if I use barbecue sauce, I use usually mainly Sweet Baby Ray's. Makes no sugar added, so it's a lot less carbs and stuff like that, because most barbecue sauces got a lot of sugar in it. So I keep an eye on that as well. So if I'm going to make barbecue chicken or something, so a lot of chicken, a lot of steak, just beef in general, fish, like cod and salmon, all that type of shit, walleye, all that stuff's good, shrimp, but a lot of high protein, very low carb. Most of the carbs I take in are from fruit, basically. There's another company out there called Quest. They make protein cookies and protein shakes and stuff. I eat the shit out of their cookies. I love them. I think they taste delicious. So they're kind of expensive, but I'll buy at least probably 2 boxes of them a week, and I'll eat probably at least a cookie a day of that. And don't feel bad about it. Feel good. Like I said, I drink a lot of water. I drink some diet soda, so I'll probably have a 20 ounce a day or something like that of diet Dr. Pepper or diet Pepsi. I'm not saying I'm perfect here, but I would just try to cut all the sugar out as much as possible. Drink the shit out of water. Eat a decent amount of nuts, mainly a lot of cashews, a lot of almonds. They make different flavored almond ones. I highly recommend them. I think it's Blue Diamond or whatever. I think that's what they're called. That makes them. They got all kinds of different ones. Delicious. So you just got to find out. I mean, there's plenty of shit out there, especially if you're like, I've been on like a low carb basically diet for the past 2 years straight. So, I mean, it takes a little getting used to, but after the first week or two, I think it's pretty easy. I mean, sometimes they're easier than others. People are eating a lot of donuts and shit. I love that type of shit. I love pastries and shit. But you just got to say no, and every once in a while I have a cheat day. But that's what my diet mainly consists of, guys. I do eat vegetables too, mainly broccoli, asparagus, spinach, lettuce, shit like that. Your average run-of-the-mill shit. I don't like onions. I don't like mushrooms. I am kind of a picky eater at some things, but I do go to fast food restaurants and stuff too. If I go to McDonald's or something like that, I'll just get 3 or 4 double cheeseburgers and I take the buns and shit off and I just eat the meat. I don't eat the fries. I don't really eat fried foods, any of that type of shit. But there is plenty of shit out there. You just got to look it up, just check the back of everything. I mean, the biggest thing is just try to eat clean mainly. Try not to eat too many things that are in boxes and shit, Most of the shit that I eat is going to be bad within a couple days, within a week, of fucking getting it. So you ain't got to make it too complicated, guys. Just try to eat right, eat clean, and fucking train hard, man. We don't overdo it here. I don't count every fucking calorie I take in. I don't actually count calories at all. I don't even count every carb I take in. I mean, it's just what it is, man. I'm not going to fucking beat myself up over it. I'm just going to train hard, work out hard, and try to eat as right as possible and eat the least amount of sugars I possibly can. Training wise, like I said, I train that every day. I try to get I average between 12 to 15,000 steps a day. I take a lot of walks with my son, my dog, all that type of shit too, cutting grass, things like that. So some days even more than that. But I try to get about 15,000 steps a day also. Just try to be active, man. Just try to keep moving. Just keep pushing, man. Keep grinding. When I get tired, a lot of times if I get up and take a little bit of a walk, I feel better. Rejuvenates me. So sometimes you just got to push through that little funk you go through and just get through it, man. Until you go out, get a walk in, go do, how many air push-ups you can do a couple sets, get that blood flowing, you'll feel great, guys. I'm just here to motivate you guys, help you guys become the best you can be, cut back on the sugars, drink more water, be a kind human being. That's basically what it comes down to, guys. If you have any more questions on it, feel free to ask, but that's basically what my diet boils down to in a nutshell. Train hard for 45 to 50 minutes every morning. Eat right. That's about it, man. I used to take protein shakes. I might start taking them again sometimes too. It's nice to have as a replacement and things like that, or if you need a little extra protein, but I haven't done that in about 2 months, 3 months. But, to each their own. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this morning's coffee talk. Cheers. Hope you guys have a great Wednesday, blah, blah, blah. Hope you guys crush the day. Love you guys all. Go get you some.